Good day everyone, I am Zara Lilin Gabriel, student nurse from Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology. This video is about teaching the client on how to use the incentive spirometer. The goal of this procedure is to educate the patient to be able to accurately demonstrate the procedure for using spirometer. The equipment that we are going to use is the 3-ball or the flow-oriented incentive spirometer. For the implementation, prior to performing the procedure, review chart for any health problems that would affect the patient's oxygenation status. If the patient has an active respiratory infection such as pneumonia, tuberculosis, bronchitis, COVID-19, and many more. Furthermore, if the patient has undergone surgery that affects the respiratory function, such as surgery to the lungs or abdominal surgery. Bring necessary equipment to the bedside stand or over bed table. Perform hand hygiene and put on PPE if and only if the patient has communicable disease. Provide for privacy by drawing the curtains around the bed or closing the door to the room. Identify the patient using identifiers such as door tag, bed tag, wrist tag, or just simply ask the patient. Magandang umaga po. Ako po si Zara Lilin Gabriel, ang inyong student nurse ngayong araw mula alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 3 ng hapon. Ano po pangalan nila? Siya Elaine Gabriel. Explain to the client what you are going to do and why it is necessary. Since kakagaling niyo po sa operasyon, ngayon po ay tuturuan ko kayong gumamit ng spirometer. Ang spirometer po ay ginagamit para ma-measure ang inyong lung capacity. Meron po tayong mga indicators dito. Kung makikita niyo po. Kapag umangat ang blue ball, ibig sabihin 600 cc per second. Kapag naman ang orange ball ay 900 cc per second at kapag naman ang green ball ay 1200 cc per second. Ang spirometer din po ay ginagamit para magsilbing exercise sa inyong baga. May katanungan po ba? Ano po? Maaari na po ba tayo magsimula? Opo. And then, assist the patient in upright position or semi-Fowler's position. Sit to the edge of the bed as possible. Remove dentures if poorly fit as it may cause aspiration. Assess the patient's level of pain. Administer pain meds if needed as prescribed. Demonstrate how to steady the device with one hand and hold the mouthpiece with the other hand. If the patient cannot use hands, assist the patient with the incentive spirometer. Sa paghawak po, isang kamay para sa device at ang kabilang kamay ay para sa mouthpiece. Instruct the patient to exhale normally and place the lips securely to the mouthpiece. Then instruct to inhale slowly as deeply as possible through the mouthpiece without using the nose. If desired, use nose clip. So, inhale po muna. Inhale gamit ang ilong. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So, pakihawak mo po. Inhale. Then, pakilagay po ang exhale muna. Exhale. Then, pakilagay po ang mouthpiece. Then, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So, kung makikita niyo po, ang inyong lung capacity ay umaabot sa 900 cc per second. Gawin po ito 5 to 10 times for 1 to 2 hours a day. May nararamdaman po ba kayong kakaiba, nahihilo, na parang naantok? Check the spirometer to determine the progress and level attained. If the patient begins to cough, support incision by placing a pillow firmly against it. Instruct the patient to remove the mouthpiece and exhale normally. If patient becomes lightheaded during the process, tell her to stop and take few breaths before resuming to the spirometer. Encourage the patient to perform 5 to 10 times every 1 to 2 hours if possible. So, gagawin niyo po ito every hour or every 2 hours, 5 to 10 times. Araw-araw kung kaya. Okay po? And then, clean mouthpiece with water and allow it to dry. Perform hand hygiene and remove PPE if used. And then document the reading.